My goal one day is to travel to every country, is to do a stream at every country one day.
IShowSpeed in Afghanistan. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a tricky one. If he actually does make this happen, kudos to him. But let's talk about the challenges that he's going to face if he does this IRL stream in Afghanistan. So there's been plenty of YouTubers that have gone to Afghanistan and filmed their interactions with the people and the local guides that have helped them move around. But a lot of these types of videos tend to be very curated. You know, there's not massive crowds that are following these people. An example of somebody that has traveled to every single country in the world is Drew Binsky. He's been recording all of his travels. He's been to Afghanistan, and you can go on his YouTube channel and see, how he filmed when he was there. But there's tons of challenges, and in this video I want to break down 3 challenges that Speed is going to face if he were to do this IRL stream in Afghanistan. Now, when I say these things about Afghanistan, I'm not somebody that wants to come here and hate on the status of the country. Like, I do have a lot of Afghan friends, so I want to be very careful how I speak about certain things. But obviously there's realities that Speed is going to experience when he's in this country. So the first thing is obviously his safety. Safety is paramount. It's the most important thing when he is there. So Speed, like I said before, there's people that have filmed when they're in Afghanistan, but Speed is very raw. He's unfiltered. He loves to go in the street. He loves to talk to the people, and he likes to, be in their presence in the moment, and then let spontaneous things happen, and then let that be the content. And I mean, there's a lot of different people that he could bump into on the streets. I'm sure most people there are nice and welcoming and friendly. But I mean, you're just inviting yourself for a lot of trouble if you're gonna interact that way with a lot of people in the streets. You don't know who's affiliated with what party, or if they're part of a group or whatever and stuff like that. And so you could say the wrong thing, you could interact with the wrong person, and things could pop off pretty quickly. And a lot of people have weapons there in this country, as you know, with their war history and their battles in the country. And so Rudy and Henry would have like the most insane task in order to make this IRL first go safely and make sure that everyone is okay, including themselves, not just Speed. And so safety obviously is the biggest thing in this IRL stream if it were to happen. Secondly is talking about the culture. So a lot of Middle Eastern or Arab countries, they tend to be not so down for cameras. What do I mean by that? If you look at the Algeria stream when Speed went to the football game, there was an incident that took place when he walked into the stadium, and people were throwing water bottles at him, and they were throwing stuff at him. And there are people that are claiming that there was racism that he experienced in Algeria, or other people are just saying that they didn't like the cameras and the cameras being flashed at their faces. Now that one is a tricky one because I mean, they're in the football stadium and there's cameras there, they're broadcasting the game, but whatever. Believe them if that's the excuse, or if they were racist, it could have been either or. But in general, most people in these North African or Arab or Middle Eastern countries, they're not very happy to have cameras in their face. And so part of what Speed does is he's gonna have Slips or someone else, some other cameraman in his crew, walking around and filming people. And some people may not appreciate that, and that's not gonna fly. And he may get in trouble, and I understand that's his style, but maybe a lot of people don't know who he is. And if they have some guy walking around and pointing cameras in your faces, you can see how this can get pretty uncomfortable and how it can escalate pretty quickly and incidents start to take place. So that's a big issue that I see if you were to try to pull this off. And the third thing I wanted to mention was the big bad Taliban. So as you know, the Taliban is currently running Afghanistan, and they've been quite brutal, with an iron fist in terms of the way they've ruled. And the Taliban isn't the biggest fans of America. So you have this American streamer that's coming in here, and he's making all this content in your country. He's extremely famous, and he's loud, and he's unfiltered, and it's live. And so I'm sure the Taliban will find out that this is what is going on in their country. Will they be receptive to it? Will they appreciate it? Will they like it? That's up to them, I guess, to decide what they want to do with it. But it does make Speed a target, and him being a target can also lead to bad things, right? So these are some of the issues that I just wanted to highlight in this video. What do you think? Do you think the IShowSpeed IRL Afghanistan stream will become a reality? I think he might be able to do something, but I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I appreciate it. My name is Asher. This is IShowSpeed, and I'll see you in the next video.